What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome back to MKO Boxing, aka MKO Pugilism, where we talk all things boxing. Remember to like and subscribe on YouTube and give me a follow on TikTok too. So let's get on with it. So a bit of news that came out earlier this week was that Jai Opetaia has now signed with Zuffa Boxing. Now, Zuffa Boxing, for anyone that doesn't know, is basically Dana White's promotion, where it's him and he's got collaboration with another gen. I think it's Nick Khan who does WWE, and he's also got connection with, of course, Turkey Al Sheikh, who they work together. I think Dana White's first boxing promotion was the Crawford Canelo promotion. And it's a bit of a surprise in a sense because Jao Pataya has been a boxer that is, he's still to this day, even in the announcement of him signed to Zuffa, he's a guy that's interested and really wants to become undisputed cruiserweight champion. And that's something that you'd think maybe, an issue going into this contract because obviously Zuffa Boxing and Dana White has been talking about kind of being working separately from the alphabet organizations like WBA, WBC, WBO. They kind of seem to want to go it alone, kind of similar to what the UFC does with MMA, where they just work within themselves and it's just their company, and that's what matters, and that's where they work. And Dana White's been sort of saying similar things regarding boxing, that, he wants to just have his organization, not really desirous of working with other organizations or promoters, sort of wanting to have his own thing, sort of thing. So the Zuffa belt and all that. So yeah, it's kind of, you could say in some sense it's a bit of a strange one because Opetaia wants one thing, undisputed. He wants to win the belts, but he's going with a company that seems to sort of want to do their own thing and want to kind of be separate. But at the same time, I think maybe they will work with other people for the sake of Opetaia. I'd imagine financially, he would have been very, very well paid to make this move. And they may have something up their sleeve, I suppose, because you've got Turkey Al Sheikh, and Turkey Al Sheikh is on board with it, and he's the new owner of the Ring magazine and the Ring belt and everything. So, yeah, they may be able to work something out with him, and I suppose it could just be a case also of the fact that Jao Patai probably got fed up of the conventional ways of doing it. He's worked with Matchroom and stuff, and no one he's worked with seems to have been able to secure unification fights for him, and none of the other cruiserweight champions seem willing to fight him. So I suppose he just might have got fed up of it and just thought to himself, well, don't want to fight me. I'll go and sign this big contract. What have I, he probably thinks, what has he got to lose? He might as well, go and sign with Dana and try something new, try something unconventional, something different, and get paid a lot of money for it. And I suppose, as much as I would have thought he'd go with the conventional with Matchroom or so, something like that, Queensbury, the kind of known players in the game. But I suppose those known players weren't able to secure him the unification and secure him what he wanted. Billam Smith didn't want it, Zerdo Ramirez don't seem to want it either. So he's not getting anywhere with the conventional. So I think he's just got fed up with it, to be honest. He did mention, as I said earlier, that he mentioned that, look, I'm looking forward to Road to Undisputed, etc., etc. So he did say things about that in the sort of press release, the little blurb that they wrote about him. He did mention that, look, it's Road to Undisputed. So he seems to still have the same goals, but he's gone with someone quite different in Dana White. So again, jury's out on it. It seems like a strange move on paper, but as I said, it could work in his favor, and I hope it does work. I hope he does get those that sort of undisputed fight and get the unifications he needs, because he's a very good fighter, very exceptional fighter. And this guy, the Opetaia, he's a guy that he's got the right attitude about boxing. He's got the attitude that I like to see in a fighter, which is, pretty much I just want to fight, and I just want to fight the best, and I want to win all the belts. I want to be undisputed. He's in it for the glory. Yes, you get well paid, but he's in it for the glory, for the belts, and to get everything that's out there. And as a fighter, that's what you want to see. So yeah, let me know your thoughts about this. Jai Opetaia signing to Zuffa. What do you think about it? And until next time, MK Boxing, over and out.